Welcome into the Ramtacular Show, episode 1 here. We are in the year 2024 with the Rams. Unfortunately, couldn't get this out by week 1. But week 2, here we come. Our LA Rams, led by the rookie squadron, our 3 first-round picks. Going to be going up against the 1-0 defending Super Bowl Chicago Bears. Let's hop right on in here. Already 3rd and 1 here. The Rams trying to force a stop on this first drive here. Will be a little audible there from Jacob Eason, the Bears quarterback. And a nice little drop in the zone there. That is going to be a first down for Chicago. Nice 15-yard pickup there for Eason here. On 1st and 10 here. Nice little curl route there to Robert Woods. That's going to be another pickup there. And another first down for the Chicago offense that really had its way here. But here's a big play in this game here on 1st and 10 at the 22, going up into double coverage and brought down by the second-year wide receiver from the Chicago Bears. Gonna put them on top early in this one here. And this Rams offense is gonna take over at the 40-yard line. Here, and let's see what they do here on first down. Antoine Flowers hands it to Justin Bodden, the rookie running back, and that was second-year wide receiver Jason Rout, who made that nasty catch there. Already 4th and 3, the Rams offense staying out on the field here at the 48. And it will be a nice little zig route completion to our first-round rookie wide receiver, Derek Tillman. And now here, already 3rd and 11 here for this Rams offense. Let's see if Flowers can get something going here in this empty set here for this Rams offense. Drops back, got plenty of time, throws it a little bit behind Ross. And that one is going to be broken up there. Punt come out from the Rams there as the Bears will take over at the 3-yard line here. And on 2nd and 20 from the back of the end zone, Eason with a laser to Robert Woods, the former Ram wide receiver here. 1st and 10 now at the 21-yard line here. With 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Eason will drop back to throw here. And it's only going to be 3 wide receivers, but Justin Thomas, the second-year slot corner who had 7 interceptions last season, gets his first of the season there, all over Brandon Cooks as we take over all the way up at the 29 here with LA. Nice little drop off there to Everett on 2nd down and 9. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 here for the LA offense here. In position to try and make a play here at the 23-yard line with 3rd and 3 here. The main thing, you just don't want to have a turnover here. The Bears offense is going to thrive here no matter what. And an interception is thrown to Frank Winter, the second-year left outside linebacker out of Colorado. Just a bad throw there from Flowers right at Winter. And that was a Flowers problem in week 1 with the 3 interceptions. But here on 3rd and inches, will be a check down to the running back, but Thomas comes up with the hit, jars that one loose here. It'll now be 4th and inches here from Chicago at the 40 with just over a minute left to go here in this first quarter. And they are going to go for it. Coming out in the goal line here is Chicago. The Rams will match with a goal line personnel here. And it'll be a toss to the left here to Washington, and he is not going to get it. The Rams D all over that one, and now already 3rd and 1 here up at the 48-yard line is the Rams offense. Flowers will drop back, or no, will hand it off to Henderson, who gets instantly stuffed there by Bile Nichols, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter, and the Rams are going to stay out and go for this one again here. Will be an empty set coming out here, putting the power in the rookie quarterback Flowers' hands here. He was a late first-round pick from the Rams, groomed to replace Mariota after it. Mariota had a pretty good season last season, but just missed way too many throws. But here on 4th and 2, let's see what this Rams team can do. At the start of the second quarter here, Flowers drops back, a quick throw to Ross, who's got nothing but space. And he's going to take this one from the 49-yard line all the way in. The Rams are going to tie this one up at 7s. Now we head back to Chicago. Ball 1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line. And Eason will drop back here. Cover 2 look from the Rams. Throws it, but Conley is all over that. Conley had a pretty good season last year with 5 interceptions, I do believe, getting started there. But the Rams here come out, try to kick a long field goal against the wind. And it is going to be short-handing Chicago the ball with good field position. The Rams couldn't get anything going on that drive and are forced to try and kick a long field goal that ultimately gets nothing. And a nice tight window throw there. John Johnson couldn't make a play. Trey Burton will come down with it all the way up to the 37 now are the Bears offense. 2nd and 1 here at the 28. And a Trey Burton again cooking John Johnson in coverage all the way up to the 7-yard line now are the Bears. 1st and goal now. And it'll be Route again bringing in a touchdown. 2 early touchdowns there from the second-year man Route as we head back to the Rams here on 2nd down and 4. Nice juke move from Everett as he is going to get all the way up to the 46-yard line here. It'll now be 2nd and 10 here. Flowers got the look he wants here. But instead of taking the wide open Everett, forces it into coverage and it'll be dropped. I believe that was Frank Winter again making a play. Ultimately results in a punt here with just under 5 minutes to go. The Bears take back over here. Back at the 2-yard line. Eason's going to take it, hand it up the middle, and Washington's got room to run. That's going to be a nice 10-yard, 9-yard pickup there. We'll go to 1st and 10 now here from the 11 for this Bears offense. And it'll be a play-action look, and John Johnson torched again, this time by Robert Woods. Or not Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks on my bad. And 3rd and 8 here. Everything locked up. Going to test Sheffield, I do believe, the rookie cornerback. But it'll ultimately end up in a punt for Chicago. LA has the ball here. Just under 2 minutes. Drops it into the hole in the zone coverage there. Up at the 37. We'll see if LA can try and get some points before half here. Nice little out route completion to Justin Jefferson. It'll now bring up 3rd and 14 after a couple of bad plays and a sack from the LA offense. Flowers will drop back here. 4 verts look. Going to step up in the pocket. R1 wide open, but Flowers decides to take off. Could have had the wide open man down the field. And nobody's able to score in the final 2 minutes. LA will get the ball coming out of half here. Shaden Manning back. Going to run this one up. And yeah, that's... That is going to be the middle linebacker there. Roquan Smith all over that one here. But already 3rd and 9 after the first 2 plays go nowhere for the Rams offense. Going to have a little bit of space with R1 there. That's Derek Tillman, the first-round rookie wide receiver. Cannot bring that one in. And now Chicago's going to take over here. At the 20-yard line now for Chicago. Play action look again. Everything's covered up, and that's going to be Velvario Penn. The 2nd-year inside linebacker going to come clean off the edge there on the linebacker blitz. And now 2nd and 18 here. Little angle route there, but Penn comes off it. A nice 2-play sequence. A sack and then a tackle for loss on Eason causes a fumble. And now the Rams have it right there. And oh man, Tillman can't hold on there. Roquan Smith coming up delivering the boom there on the 3rd and 11. And the Rams just couldn't get the ball on the ground at all. They kept getting long 3rd downs. But the Rams will settle for 3 here. Make this a 4-point game here in Chicago. Only just under 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter here. Little 5-wide look coming right out of the break here from Chicago. Little hot route there to Robinson on Thomas. And Robinson just cooks. Carlos Iniguez cannot get in position there. Fits it right in between the cover 2 press there. Nice throw from Eason. And a run there with Washington. Wide open hole. As he is going to get this one all the way up to the 28. Or that was Pumphrey, my bad. All the way up to the 28. Now 1st and 10 here for the Chicago offense. Eason a couple of hot routes here looks like. And it will be a hard blitz. Sheffield cannot jump in front of that one. Allen Robinson holds on there. Gets the 1st down. 4-play sequence here to start the half from the Chicago Bears. Ultimately going to result in a quick 4-drive touchdown here. Penn takes away Burton, but it is The other tight end on the roster here of Chicago, that would be Brian Riley bringing that one in. Let's see if this Rams offense can make any adjustments here. Down 11, 5 minutes in the third here. A little play action, or not a play action look, a little shot look here. Goes to Justin Ross, who pulls it in right in between the defenders. Great play. 3rd and goal now, all the way up at the 5-yard line for the Rams. Can they finally punch one in here? They've struggled at the goal line to this point in the game. And it will be a run to the rookie running back. Bond, he's got some space, pulls him, and it will not be a touchdown. They say he's down at the inch-yard line here, coming out in the 3 trips to the right. Look here. Let's see what this Rams offense does. It'll be a pass. Flowers starts to move left. Khalil Mack absolutely throws the big Foster Sarell to the ground. What a problem Khalil Mack was in this game. All right, here we go. We'll hop into the That Sports Network box score here. We'll take a look around the league. The Raiders shock New England with a 27-21 win at home. Philly wins the offensive thriller in Arizona behind 4 touchdowns from Wentz. Indy's offense throttles the Minnesota defense in a 37-27 win. And Chicago's defense dominates LA's offense at home. 28-10 win for the Bears, as you guys just saw. Unfortunately, the Rams couldn't pull through this week. Tough opponent, played pretty well defensively, although giving up the 4 touchdowns. I feel like if our offense was able to move the ball, our defensive stats would have looked a lot better there. But as we hop into the player comparisons here, Flowers, 21 of 38, 276 yards, the touchdown and the bad pick there. Eason played a good game other than the interceptions there from Jacob Eason, throwing 2 of them in this game, and the fumble was a little unfortunate from him. Probably shouldn't have tried to take off, as known more as a pocket passer. But 15 of 21, 294 yards, and the 4 touchdowns there from Eason. Had a phenomenal game. Justin Bodden, our rookie running back, could get nothing going against this loaded Chicago front. Only 10 attempts for 32 yards. Donnell Pumphrey with the injury to running back Ty Johnson, who really stole the show last week. Pumphrey got most of the carries, 10 for 74 there. Really was able to gash us a little bit when he got the attempts. Our top wide receiving threat would have been wide receiver Justin Ross, who's been putting on a clinic so far this season, going up just at 200 yards through the season. Got 4 for 115 and 1 touchdown in this game. Trey Burton got 5 receptions for 115 yards in this game. Defensively, our big impact player was Vilvario Penn, our second-year inside linebacker. Had 8 tackles, 1 tackles for loss, and a sack. I'll get to that dev up here in a moment. Defensively, Khalil Mack for the Bears, 5 tackles, 1 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. Absolutely ate alive Foster Sarell in the passing game. Sarell was just getting absolutely cooked all game long. Gave up a total of 4 sacks. Might be an issue moving forward for this Rams team. But as we get into Vilvario Penn's dev up, he had the normal to start dev up opportunity this weekend with the tackle for loss and sack. He was guaranteed it, and he dev'd up, got a nice 20k XP boost. And Vilvario Penn really looks to be solidifying this in this nice linebacking core, already having Shaq Quarterman with superstar development. Really a nice young linebacking core building here for this LA Rams team. As we can take a look here at the team stats, total yardage was pretty close. Even though our offense felt pretty bad all game long, I feel like most of that was garbage time yards for us. Only 69 rushing compared to 111 for the Bears. Passing yards, 243 yards compared to 270 for the Bears. And our 1 turnover compared to 3, I'll take a game like that every time. Just couldn't pull through. And I think when you take a look at that red zone percentage there, that was the big issue in this game. 25% for the Rams. It should not say third down percentage for the Bears. That is red zone percentage. They were able to score on 75%, and they were just able to find throwing lanes in the veteran Eason could find. The veteran Eason could find the throwing lanes that the rookie Flowers could not, and that was just a big difference in this game, I felt. Next week, the LA Rams will head to New York to play probably the 1-1 Jets there. That's a little presumptuous on my end. But the Bears will head to Seattle to play the 2-0 Seahawks. Everybody in the NFC West is now 0-2 except for the Seahawks, so big game for them. As we take a look at our Rams team, what are my thoughts after the game? Defensively, even though we got gashed there for 4 touchdowns, I felt like we played a hell of a game against a really good opponent. Only 4-6 incompletions. We're going to need to get that number up a little bit more. Need to make it harder on Eason to complete some passes. But with this nice receiving core the Bears have assembled here, it's going to be pretty difficult. I really would like Justin Jefferson to step up. I really had high hopes for him coming into the season. has not done so, but I'm surprised by the production of Derek Tillman this week. I know we took him in the first round, but he was really not projected to go that high. But Tillman, 6 for 85 this week, was able to make a couple of tough catches. Couldn't bring in a couple more tough catches that really would have helped this offense. But definitely a much improved Rams offense this week. Last week, the 3 interceptions ultimately killed us against the Lions. So starting off 0-2 against the NFC North. Still got to play the Packers and the Vikings going forward in the season. Defensively, Valvario Penn, like I said, made a couple good plays. Rookie cornerback Gilbert Meredith had 6 tackles in this one, had maybe a pass deflection or 2. But other than that, yeah, not a lot going for this defense. I think a sack could be credited to Corey Stith, who had 19 last week. Yeah, he did get one. Or not last week, 19 sacks last season. Looking to increase that production was a key component. Only normal development for Stith, but definitely a playmaker. But that is the wrap up for week 2 of the Ramtacular Show. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to week 3 next week after we play the New York Jets.